Hey everyone, I'm taking a break and I've been thinking about the way that the word and the concept of inevitability has been being used in relation to AI. And inevitability as a concept, when we look at it realistically, when we like practically pull it out and take a look at it, is false. It just doesn't exist. There is no such thing as inevitable, especially when we're talking about history or the way that they're using it right now is to talk about the future. Right? They're saying that this future is inevitable. But when you study history, even if you just take one specific event or historical moment and look at it, what you find is that there is no such thing as inevitability. It is what happens to create the history that we look back on is a confluence of events and influences, many of which are random, many of which are the result of much smaller decisions that maybe were not specifically reaching for the particular outcome, but when they come to be put together with the rest of the influences of the time on this particular thing, they become something else. So the way that people are talking about AI right now, especially like the people who are like the AI boosters, the CEOs and representatives of the companies who are trying to get us to adopt AI, the way that they are deploying the word and the concept of inevitable is really designed to get us to not take into consideration other possibilities and to not be involved with making the 1,000 decisions that move toward whatever the future is going to be. Because if they can remove as many of those influences from the playing field, from the result as possible, that's real power, right? The fewer influences there are on the outcome, on the future, that is like an incredible amount of power. And so that's what they're trying to do when they talk to you or talk to us about things being inevitable. They're trying to get us to say, oh, well, it's not even really worth considering this. And even if you are not, you know, uh, trying to consider AI as an overall concept, we still are going to need to be, as a public, involved in the decisions about how it's implemented, how it is integrated into our lives, all of those things. There are like 1,000 decisions, 1,000. There are so many decisions that will be made about this. And what they're trying to do is get you to not participate in those decisions. And they're trying to get you to not try and um, involve yourself in having any influence in the way the future looks. And I personally find that offensive, first of all. Second of all, I don't think that is a good way to go about building or making what will be the future. And third, I I am just uncomfortable with really anyone having that level of power to shape the future. And I don't think anybody really should be comfortable with that. So this is the kind of thing I could possibly write a longer piece on. And, if folks are interested in it, I would like to know.